Hello! I finally got home from my 2 hours of walking. Today it wasn't too bad. It's like brushing your teeth, you know, it's got to be done. It's like taking a bath. You know, life will be better if you do it, even if you don't feel like taking a bath and brushing your teeth. So, okay, so now I'm home, so now I want to make myself a little turkey sandwich. So, okay, I was at Aldi's last week, and I bought a little turkey breast, you know, already cooked. And what I did was I froze it wisely. And I cut it in about 5 pieces, you know, so I could freeze some and save some for lunch. So this is going to be a good little sandwich. So, okay, I want to do some videos on what I do with canned fruit. You know, in the Trump boxes, there was canned fruit. But if you were to eat, say, canned fruit half of the time, it could really stretch your budget. So I'm going to make a little grilled cheese sandwich. Here's my turkey from Aldi's. This is going to be good. And, you know, on those small ends, I save all the pieces, all the little pieces. Okay, so now I'm going to make a grilled cheese sandwich in a minute. It's going to be good, too. Okay, so now, the canned fruit I got today. So what I'm going to do is keep my eye out for really, really good deals. So at Walmart, they had this crushed pineapple for $1. So that's a good deal. Okay, so I made some lime jello, and this is super cheap. And so if you're not a big fan of canned fruit, making jello with it can really help. So I bought the jello at Walmart, and then I just made the two cup portion, and I put 1/2 cup crushed pineapple, because normally on the large batch I would I'd use 1 whole cup. So that is giving me a little fruit, and I can have a little jello with cottage cheese. When I was at Aldi's, this is green tea. One of the best iced teas is green tea. 100 bags, Dollar Tree for iced tea. And then I got this cottage cheese, 99-cent, marked down at Aldi's. That's a good deal. Okay, so now I will have a little sugar. So with my jello and my cottage cheese, that would count for 1 milk. I started measuring my milk out, and you only need 2 fruits. I'm not big on fruit. I don't know about everyone else. So this would count for 1 fruit. I'm not having huge fruit portions. Okay, so with your canned fruit, you could make jello. You could make cooked fruit. Not so much with pineapple, although you could, but with pears, with peaches. What I do is I cut the peaches in little bite-sized pieces, or the pears, and I put those in my jello. Smoothies, banana, pineapple. You could freeze your pineapple in about 1/2 cup portions. I'm probably gonna make a pineapple upside down cake. Okay, now this is an important recipe. Why? Because this is everything you have in the stockpile. Okay, now I want to make a mention about this. You don't have to use pineapple. It can be any kind of fruit. Just cut them in small pieces. Peach or apricot halves, nuts if you want nuts. I usually don't waste my nuts. So see how cheap and easy this is? I'll be making this later. I'll be having a nice little pineapple upside down cake. So if you get canned fruit in your Trump box, cottage cheese and pineapple. For a smoothie, it would be frozen pineapple or banana or both, one yogurt, vanilla, and milk. Or you can use fruit juice. Okay. Okay, so now I forgot to mention this. Okay, I have 171,000 new views since the million views. That's a lot of views, and a lot of these people are rather new to my channel. So you might be thinking, well, what is the big deal about the food buying? Okay, so what I do is the only food I spend, or the only money I spend, if I can help it, is on food. I don't buy anything else, maybe a little gas. You go, well, what about clothes? Well, last year, if you guys were following me, you saw I bought a whole bunch of clothes at the thrift store to sell at the swap meet. I bought coats, I bought jeans, I bought sweaters, I bought shirts, all in my size. I bought only purses to sell that I liked. I can sell those at the swap meet if I need cash, or I can sell them on eBay. So I don't buy anything except for food. Okay, when I get a stockpile of food, then I don't have to buy food, then I can save money. Okay, now about the dumpster diving. Okay, so what I wanted to figure out, is it possible to do dumpster diving? Yeah, it's possible. I did 3 of them. It's not as easy as you might think, just to let you know. Okay, and so what I did, I watched Freakin' Frugal. This is how this started, and thanks to the follower who told me. And she was saying of all the places, Aldi's was the nicest. And I found that to be true, and their food is not too shabby either. So all things being equal, where would I shop? Well, I would shop at the place that was the nicest to the at-risk people in the community. Okay, when I was doing some dumpster diving, I saw that they threw the vile trash on top of all the food. Okay, they could have thrown it on one side. So all things being equal, I would shop at Aldi's. Also, if there was hundreds of pounds of food and those hit that dumpster and a non-profit was not allowed to take it, I was at a place, I won't say where, I'm not trying to be rude, do business the way you want to, but he said our manager doesn't let anyone take any food. So whoever is in charge of that store is in charge of the employees. So, you know, if they're throwing the vile trash on top of the food that maybe somebody at risk could eat, or no, you can't have any of these hundreds of pounds of food, well, I would consider all these. Okay, let's see. Also, I wanted to mention, one time I was going to this place, and they gave the food out at this particular church. And so after the food drive, they were throwing it in the dumpster, and I said, well, why don't you leave it to the side so the people in here can get it, because a lot of them were in need. And the landscaper janitor goes, oh, they wouldn't want that food. And I go to myself, well, you're awfully lofty for someone who's working as a janitor at the church. But there is nothing to stop the people from getting the food out of the dumpster. I mean, you know, like big boxes like we saw at Smart and Final. Okay, so now I'm going to cook my sandwich, and I will be back soon, and God bless you all.